Welcome back. This is lesson 15 of A Course in Miracles, and today's lesson is My Thoughts Are Images That I Have Made. My name is Sarai. I am a self-love, dating, and relationship coach, and I have coined myself the modern day hitch, mainly because I help singles just like you find their most compatible partner, all through the power of self-love, because I truly believe that if you learn how to choose you, love you, pick you, and not in the egotistical way, then you have a healthy relationship with yourself, meaning that you are going to attract a healthy relationship in the end. And oddly enough, that is exactly what this whole lesson is all about. Manifesting. That is the context of it. So if you have been following along, you know that I delve in several ways of manifesting, and this is one of them, visualization. Visualization is really good in manifesting, and if you are a manifester, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's talk about it in the context of being single and being in a relationship. How many of us, when we are single, we meet somebody and we go into la la land and we're like having kids and getting married right away? I know that you all do it. I know that you guys do it because it's a natural thing to do. We like somebody, we feel attracted to them, and our brains automatically go to something that hasn't happened just yet. And you're like thinking of the picture perfect life. And then you get into a relationship. And then it's not what you wanted. And then you go into like the worst case scenario. He's cheating on you. He's doing this, he's doing that, or she's doing this, she's doing that, she's being shady, whatever it might be. These are all powerful images that we all create in our brains, in our minds. So when it comes to creating images in your mind and bringing them into your reality, you, instead of thinking of like the worst case scenario and things that might be like, oh, I want a perfect partner that is 6 foot tall with a 6-figure bank account and so on, or a 6-figure job or whatever, so on and so forth. How about we use that visualization exercise and instead focus on better, greater things, like having a partner that acknowledges you, that knows how to communicate with you, that values you. I feel like this lesson is something that I always have said, and like when I'm in coaching sessions with clients and they tell me, well, I'm looking for this, this, and this in a partner, and it's usually like they want blue eyes, blonde hair, 6 foot, a lot of money, and I'm like, wait, what kind of relationship is that? I recently had a meeting and one of the women said, well, I don't want to be in a relationship where I have to pay his bills and I have to take care of him, and I don't want him to pay my bills, and I'm self-sufficient on my own. And I was like, okay, I hear you, but that's not telling me anything about the relationship that you're looking for. You're telling me all the things that you don't want. What do you want? Do you want a relationship where you feel secure? Are you going to be living with this person? Is this person going to be living on their own, and that's why they're paying their bills and you're paying yours? Like, what is it? And that's like the challenge that a lot of people, or a lot of singles, when you ask like, what do you want in a relationship, they go into like, well, the things that they don't want. So how about we switch the mentality and we start thinking about the things that we really want? How do we want to feel in this relationship? And the same thing for people that are in relationships. If you are in a relationship where with your partner you're having a hard or a difficult time communicating, what is a relationship where you know and you both can communicate look like, and how does it feel like? Do you both come to a consensus? Do you both sit down? Do you take time apart to cool down? Like, what does that really look like? And what does it feel like physically in your body? There was another lesson where I expressed, what does it really feel like in your body? And that's why when you have those actual physical touching feelings of like, oh, it feels like my heart is like, there's something heavy on my heart because that's the pain. I don't want to feel this pain. Or even that same like overwhelming feeling of like the warm chest because I have like all these feelings for this particular person, whether it's somebody new that you met or somebody that you have been in a relationship with. Like, what are those physical, like real emotions and feelings that you're feeling in your body, instead of just saying, oh, well, I want to feel like secure. Okay, well, what does secure feel like? Does it feel like somebody holding you? Does it feel like somebody taking care of your bills? Does it feel like somebody, like, what does secure mean? So when you're doing this lesson, that my thoughts and are images that I have made, yes, of course, those are all your thoughts. Those are all your manifestations in a sense. And how do you manifest the perfect partner? Is by thinking, and this is once again, and I will always say this was the best dating advice that I ever got, is make a list of all the things that you want in your partner. And I can assure you it's not going to be 6 foot, 6-figure salary, whatever. Make a list of all the things that you're really looking for in a partner, as far as like, how do you want to feel in that relationship? And it's going to be all values. I want to feel that I can trust my partner. I want to feel acknowledged. I want to feel that I'm enough in my relationship, that I am worthy of my relationship. And all of those big values, you need to be those first. And that is how you manifest the perfect partner into your life. Is it easy? Is it easy to sit there and be like, oh, I want this, this, and this, and that? There's a lot of work that comes with it, because your subconscious will always sabotage any type of healing or any type of forward movement that you want to build in your life. Why? Because we have been living and giving it the experience of, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want, and it's all in the no mentality. So you might say, I love myself, I'm worthy, I acknowledge myself, but your subconscious is saying, no, we don't acknowledge ourselves, we don't love ourselves, we don't feel enough, if that makes sense. Then how do you change all of that mentality? That is something that this book is really going to, and has started to do for you, starting to change the aspect of the technical side of it, and we're getting into the actual applying part of everything. Let's stop thinking, in a sense, and start doing. Whenever you want something done, whenever you want to manifest something into your life, it's not that you are saying the words that are going to manifest into it, it's the actions that you take behind it. If you want to make $1 million, what do you have to do to get $1 million? Are you going to go buy a lottery ticket? Are you going to go build a business? What are you going to do to get? Because it's not going to be like, give me $1 million and then $1 million show up. You have to put some proof, some work behind the intention. So right now your images are your intention, but what are the things that you are doing to get yourself to there? So there you have it, lesson 15 of A Course in Miracles. My thoughts are images that I have made. It's a way of manifesting, and I hope this lesson has helped you. And if you need individual assistance on how you can apply all of these lessons into your everyday life, then go ahead and send me a message. We can set up a meeting, and if you haven't, save this video for later so that you don't forget about this lesson, and hit that follow button if you want more of this content. I am sending you all lots and lots of love and light, and I will see you in lesson 16.